to my channel, Coin Lady, and thank you for returning. What I'm about to say is going to be very pleasing to you, and I truly feel that it has absolutely no possibility of actually happening. Since we are dealing with multimedia here and not the mainstream media, we will always tell you the truth. Stay up to date with us because we're going to give you the truth, not fiction. Please help spread the word about the true happenings of this digital revolution by sharing this video and hitting that like button if you enjoy hearing about Ripple and XRP. Lately, I've been inundated with emails asking how many RP I need to retire. Given that, this is a challenging one. I can't tell you how many times this question has come up. Plus, there are a plethora of factors to consider. I don't want to publicly identify this person without their permission, so I will refrain from doing so. I will read this email to you. Before I give you the data and explain why I think there's zero danger of Ripple failing, and XRP particularly failing, I will also go over a few guidelines that I think we should all follow. Alright, then, let's jump right into this, guys. Good afternoon. I have been following you for some time now, he adds, and walks away. And you're really good at it. Every day, I eagerly anticipate watching you. Much obliged. My main concern is whether or not 150,000 XRP currency is sufficient for retirement. Much obliged. That begs the question, is it sufficient to retire? First, I don't know how well you're hoping to live in retirement, therefore I can't tell you how much you need to retire. You know, there are a lot of individuals who would be happy with $100,000 per year if they could only make $1 million and then generate 10% passive income off of that. Even if it's not quite $100,000 a year, I still think the majority of us could live comfortably in San Diego. However, in the US, generally speaking, a $100,000 annual salary should be more than enough to cover your basic needs. With 150,000 XRP coins, which, I'll be the first to admit, is a lot of coins, you need to examine a target. Because you obviously have a lot more than the typical individual, I was wondering how much higher you believe XRP has to go from its present price of about 60 cents to reach your desired aim. It could be just around the corner for you if all you're after is a 10x. With that out of the way, gentlemen, let me lay out a few ground rules that I believe we should all follow. Because recently, I've heard a lot of people, including some who hold XRP in their own possession, gushing about how great XRP is for investors. The most important thing is that you should never publicly shame your own enemies. And you know, when things are rough, it's alright if I have a hard time sometimes. Comment sections are filled with FUD. While many of you are probably already aware of this, I am an XRP investor. My objective is to remain informed about the current events and to be aware of the facts that support the narrative, along with seeing things from a more practical perspective. Am I completely oblivious to everything that goes on in the ecosystem, including any potential bad developments regarding XRP? Not at all. Just like everyone else on the channel, I think it's important to keep up with current events, but I also think it's important to be practical. Is XRP flawed in any way at the moment? I will address that shortly. My point isn't that you should be blatantly optimistic if you own XRP, rather, you should never fudge your own bad guys. Not that I'm trying to put anyone down, I just want you to know that there will be tough days. Even though we know this case is almost over, we can't help but remain pessimistic day after day. Now is the time to encourage one another, support one another, and help each other progress. Second, I've been asked many times when I think XRP will moon again. I usually have a very decent notion, and we've discussed it at length. We will delve deeper into that topic as the date approaches, while being cognizant of the fact that the future is completely unpredictable. Thank you, everyone. Rule number 2, does Ripple know when XRP is going to moon? I'm joking, but I placed this on X, previously Twitter, so if you follow me there, I'll make more money. Okay, on August 13th, at 2 p.m., we're going to moon. The second thing to keep in mind is that no one can guarantee that XRP will hit a moon in 3 days, or that 2 p.m. will be the exact time it happens. This is completely false. I will soon be putting some facts in your lap and we can examine technical analysis. However, no one can genuinely tell you with certainty when it will moon. Looking at what has happened in the past is something we can do, though. Because of that, we have a solid prediction about what the future holds. Thirdly, I want to express my deepest gratitude to Ripple for everything they've done to ensure our success. They are quite powerful. This is blatantly promoted XRP every day in the spot. So, throughout the years, the few years we've had Big FUD XRP, the team, the developers, the engineers, and the leadership team have promoted it, and it has consistently grown every day. Everyone from Brad Garlinghouse to David Schwartz and Monica Long has been in vain, hasn't she? Every day, they join us at the roundtable to assist us move forward. We recently learned that Kamala Harris is contacting Ripple. This allows us to identify their collaborators. Additionally, we can observe the immense scale and strength of this company. And they update us daily on what's happening and how far they've come. Finally, let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? We need to examine the facts very carefully now. The first thing we need to do is figure out how to create a permissionless network that anybody may join. We will never stop growing because of this, and it is one of the many fantastic things about the XRPL. Thus, when individuals mention that XRP's market cap is 30-something, it's because XRP itself has a 30-something market cap. How much higher is it actually capable of going? The entire world is welcome to participate in this permissionless ecology. Further evidence that this isn't slowing down is the large number of partnerships, institutions, etc., that are pouring in. Additionally, adoption occurs consistently on a daily basis. For the simple reason that there are hundreds of nodes all over the world. Numerous engineers and developers make up our team. While I'm going to swiftly point out that Solana has experienced network outages on occasion, we've had years of trouble-free operation within the network. But XRPL has never done that. Over that, it has successfully processed 1.8 billion transactions. In the next 3 to 5 seconds, we will be discussing transactions. So, my friend, I am quite certain that we will succeed when we discuss the future of Ripple and XRP. I think many of us will be able to wean ourselves off XRP in due time, but before we do, we need to examine those goals. Thank you for watching my channel and for subscribing. I'll see you later.